Welcome to a new video. Today, we're traveling to the heart of the American desert, a state filled with breathtaking landscapes, ancient cultures, and vibrant cities. Get ready, because these are 9 places you must visit in Arizona. 1. The Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is Arizona's most iconic landmark, and one of the natural wonders of the world. Its cliffs plunge more than 6,000 feet deep and stretch for nearly 280 miles. At the south rim, you'll find famous viewpoints like Mather Point, while the north rim offers quieter but equally stunning scenery. You can hike down to the Colorado River, take a mule ride, or even see it from above on a helicopter tour. Fun fact, although the canyon itself formed around 6 million years ago, the rocks inside tell a story that's much older. Some date back nearly 1.8 billion years. It's like flipping through the Earth's history book in stone. And to give you an idea of its size, the entire city of New York could fit inside the Grand Canyon. 2. Monument Valley. Straddling the border with Utah, Monument Valley is a surreal landscape of towering sandstone buttes, some rising over 1,000 feet. It's one of the most photographed places in the American West and has appeared in countless movies, commercials, and video games. The land belongs to the Navajo Nation, and local guides share the cultural and spiritual stories tied to the valley. Fun fact, the Navajo call this place Tse-Bi-In-Ziskai, which means Valley of the Rocks. For them, each formation has spiritual meaning. Director John Ford filmed classic westerns here in the 1930s and 40s, cementing Monument Valley as the ultimate Wild West backdrop in popular culture. 3. Sedona. Sedona is famous for its red rock formations that change colors with the shifting sunlight, fiery orange at noon and deep purple at sunset. It's a paradise for hikers, photographers, and adventure seekers. But Sedona is also known for its mystical side. The so-called energy vortexes, spots where people believe the Earth's energy is concentrated. Fun fact, NASA actually used the rocky terrain around Sedona to train astronauts before the Apollo moon missions, since its surface was perfect for simulating lunar conditions. On top of that, Sedona's otherworldly landscape has been used in countless sci-fi movies, because it truly looks like another planet. 4. Antelope Canyon. Antelope Canyon is one of the most photographed slot canyons in the world. Formed by centuries of water and wind erosion, its narrow passageways twist and curve in ways that make the sunlight above dance across the walls. The result is a magical display of color and shadow. It's divided into 2 sections, Upper Antelope, nicknamed the Crack, and Lower Antelope, known as the Corkscrew. Fun fact, at midday, beams of light shine down so perfectly they look like glowing pillars from the sky. In fact, a single photograph of Antelope Canyon sold in 1997 for over $6 million, making it one of the most expensive photographs ever sold. 5. Lake Powell and Horseshoe Bend. Lake Powell, created after the construction of Glen Canyon Dam in 1963, is one of the most beautiful man-made lakes in the world. With over 2,000 miles of shoreline, it's a playground for boating, kayaking, and swimming, all framed by stunning red rock cliffs. Just a short drive away lies Horseshoe Bend, a natural curve in the Colorado River shaped like a giant horseshoe, perfect for iconic photos. Fun fact, beneath Lake Powell's turquoise waters lie submerged canyons and even ghost towns, now hidden from sight. Horseshoe Bend, on the other hand, was once a quiet local spot, but thanks to Instagram it now attracts more than 2 million visitors each year. 6. Petrified Forest National Park. This park is unlike anywhere else on Earth. Here, fallen trees from over 200 million years ago have turned to solid stone. You'll also find dinosaur fossils and colorful desert landscapes that look hand-painted by nature. Walking through this park feels like stepping into a prehistoric time capsule. Fun fact, there's a legend known as the Curse of the Petrified Wood. People who steal even small pieces often report terrible bad luck, so much so that the park regularly receives packages of stolen wood mailed back with apology letters. Thousands of these letters are kept as proof of the legend. 7. Tucson and Saguaro National Park. Tucson is a lively city with deep Mexican cultural roots, visible in its food, festivals, and architecture. Just outside the city is Saguaro National Park, home to the giant saguaro cactus, the iconic symbol of the American Southwest. Some of these desert giants grow over 40 feet tall and live for centuries. Fun fact: a saguaro doesn't even grow its first arm until it's about 75 years old, and some live over 200 years. Because they are so important to the desert ecosystem, cutting or damaging a saguaro in Arizona is illegal and can even result in jail time. 8. Phoenix. Phoenix, the state capital, is one of the fastest growing cities in the U.S. It combines urban attractions like museums and nightlife with easy access to desert hikes like Camelback Mountain. It's also one of the sunniest cities in the world, with more than 300 sunny days each year. Fun fact: Phoenix is also one of the hottest major cities on Earth. In the summer, temperatures soar past 115 degrees Fahrenheit, and in 1990 it reached 122 degrees. The heat was so extreme that planes couldn't take off because the hot air was too thin to provide enough lift. In Phoenix, even street signs and asphalt have been known to melt. 9. Havasu Falls. Hidden deep within the Havasupai Reservation lies Havasu Falls, a turquoise-blue waterfall that looks like a desert oasis. Surrounded by towering red cliffs, it's one of the most beautiful and remote places in Arizona. Getting there requires a long 10-mile hike, but the reward is unforgettable. Fun fact: the name Havasupai means people of the blue-green waters. Access is strictly controlled by the tribe, and permits are released only once a year. They sell out in just a few hours, making Havasu Falls one of the most exclusive natural wonders you can visit in the U.S. Arizona is so much more than desert and heat. It's a place where the Earth's geological history meets Native American culture and modern adventure. If you're planning a trip to the United States, these 9 destinations will make your Arizona experience truly unforgettable.